Hello and welcome to lift class. Today we are lifting weights. You're going to need a variety of dumbbells. We'll start with our warm-up, head into lower body. For our lower body, we're going to do 3 exercises on one leg, 3 exercises on the other, and that's it. So think about going a little bit heavier today. We are going to be doing our repetitions for a minute. So it's kind of like finding that balance between wanting to go heavy because you know you only have one set on that leg, but also trying to rep out for a whole minute. And it'll be 3 exercises back to back. So it's actually like 3 minutes of exercise, okay? So think about what weights you're gonna use when you're doing the lower body, and then we'll head into upper body. We have push-ups today, so you're gonna want a mat out. And you have an option to kneel or stand. So if you're gonna kneel, again, mat is out for you. And the ending, okay, so what did I say? Was we're gonna do lower, we're gonna do upper, and then the ending piece will be core. And it's gonna be a repetition add-on. So when we get to core, you're gonna have to do some counting. Today's word is I am free. Oh my gosh, how appropriate is that? We live in a free country and it's amazing. I release my attachments and liberate my spirit. So let's talk about what that means for us today. I am free. You release yourself from attachments. So anything that's on your mind right now that isn't serving you well, free yourself from it, release it, and liberate your spirit because we're about to lift, okay? So weights are out, mat is out, we're getting ready to move. You can play your own music because it's gonna be quiet in here. And listening to me breathe probably isn't very fun. So water, sweat towel, weights, hopefully I have the right weights out. I am gonna grab 1 dumbbell for the warm up. So if you wanna put 1 dumbbell off to the side, I'm gonna grab an 8 for our warm up, that'd be a good idea. And let's go. I'm going to start our timer, start our clock, and we're off to our warm-up. Start your watches. Or tracking. Put it on traditional strength training. That would be a good one to use. All right, here we go. Starting with a squat. So let's lower our bottoms on down, rise on up, toes forward, chest lifted. And if you can make it even a little deeper, we're going to get into a deep, deep, deep squat. Now notice my knees are coming out wider as I drop my bottom down. My chest and my chin stay up. If that is not possible for you, first of all, go wider. Second of all, don't come down as low then. All right, just do the range of motion that you can tolerate pain-free. There's a difference between feeling the burn and letting the muscle work and being in pain. You need to distinguish between the two because I am not there to explain it to you, right? Or for you to tell me back. All right, next up, side lunges. So we're going to step out together, other side. Chest stays lifted, push off your heel, toe forward. You can text me later if you feel pain anywhere. I'll be corrected. That's a personal training session or a little consult session. You can always do those, whether we're near or far. Beautiful thing. Video chatting, right? All sorts of formats out there for us to talk to each other. We are such a connected world. Side to side. Take your rear to the corner of the room. Drop your heel, come center, tall posture. All right, next up, take a front lunge if you can. If not, you're going to take a rear lunge and we're going to twist, twist. Switch sides, twist, twist. Now I am taking a front lunge, but I'm staying up very high. Protect my knees, pushing off my front heel. And if you're doing a rear lunge, you'll step up into your front heel, okay? A little twist, twist. If you prefer twist with an arm, that's fine too. This is a comfortable twist for me because it helps me keep my posture tall. For somebody who finds themselves leaning forward in lunges, weights going into your knee in lunges, maybe try this up tall twist. Nice tall posture. Okay. This is where I'm going to grab my weight. If you'd like to use one, you can. You don't have to. Grabbing it at your chest, toes forward, feet wider than your shoulders. Fold yourself in half at your hips, proud, tall spine. And then come back on up. This is a morning glory. You could also hold the weight like this at your chest, okay? A morning glory. Stretching out the back of your legs. Toes are forward for that purpose. Hinge at your hip, proud chest, flat back, chin up. Our spine is not rounded, so you need to stick out your chest. Pull your shoulder blades together in the back. Big stretch as you lean forward, look over the edge. One more time. Weight stays at your chest. Take it away from your chest, because I was hugging mine in. Okay, take it away just a little bit. We're going to torso twist, with or without the weight. It's like taking a medicine ball and twisting with it. In fact, if you have a medicine ball, go for it. Grab it and use it to twist. Turn, lift a heel. Engage your abdominals. Warming up our body, getting ready for today's movement. Be quick, it'll be over with. Get on with your day, and I'm so proud of you for showing up. Right. Taking the weight one side, we're going to let the weight kind of help us open up our obliques. Switch. Engage your abdominals on the way up, so that you're not fully releasing tension. Stretch and then squeeze and lift, especially if you have a weight in your hand. If you have no weight, then it's all stretching. Contract towards your center. We're just folding ourselves in half sideways. Pick up your groceries, switch hands, put your groceries down on the other side, okay? Functional there. All right, we're starting off with a one leg RDL. So it's a kickstand RDL. You can use one weight or two. You're going to take your right foot on the floor, left toe on the floor, and we're going to hinge forward at the hips, slight bend at the knee, come to about mid-shin, and come back up. I want you to feel this through the back of your leg and your rear where it meets, okay? You can do one weight or two. You're going to do two. We're here for 1 whole minute. Right leg forward, left leg kickstand. Let's go. So you're going to take your time, proud chest. Shoulders are pulled back. Back is not rounded. I'm already feeling it. Rep 1. Back of the leg, where it meets my booty, right? I'm making sure to engage the back side of my muscle there. If you're feeling it in your lower back, you're probably rounding your spine. So you got your chest. Don't come down as far. Squeeze with your cheek. Really tight side. I can feel this, and I know I'm not going to go down as far. I do tend to feel this a little in my back, so I'm going to make the same adjustments I just told you, okay? Next up, stand that same leg. I'm going to lose one weight. I'm going to hold this one at my chest. We have a split stance lunge. Your leg, left leg goes back, down, and up. Find your balance. Push your front heel into the ground. Can you see your reflection and see that your knee is behind your front toe? You've got your weight evened out between your front leg and your back leg. Should be your front heel, the back ball of your foot. You're lowering down. Goal is to get your back knee hovering over the floor. And if that range down to the floor, hovering is too much, I want you to go the range you can do pain-free. And again, I'm not talking about the burning muscle, which is in the back of your leg and your butt again, okay? Keeping with one weight in your hand, stepping on up. Whew, okay, this leg's gonna step out. This hand has the weight, so opposite hand, push off, step together. So right leg steps out, toe forward, push into your heel. The weight comes just in front of your, right next to your calf. Come on up. If you'd like to, you can take 2 weights, frame your leg, and come up. Most important thing here, besides pushing off your heel and keeping your toe forward, your chest up. Butt goes back, your chest stays lifted. All right, how's that right leg feeling? Did you choose the correct weight? Because listen, that was 3 exercises. We're moving on to the other leg in 17 seconds. My heart rate is up. My breathing is elevated. Whew. We're working big muscles here. And if you chose the right weight, And pause. You should be feeling that. Okay, same thing other side. See how that leg fares. So that was, I tell you to use your right leg, it's actually my left because I mirror you. That's my harder leg. So I'm hoping my right leg, even though it's not as good as balanced, stronger. So I'm hoping it feels better. All right. Same 3 moves. 3 minutes on the clock. 60 and RDL. Left leg on the ground. Back toe there for balance. And we're going to come proud chest. Slight bend in your knee. Hinging forward. Picking up what you need to, and then squeeze at the top. Proud chest. You're feeling it in your back. Don't come down as far, and please check your posture. Okay, if you're feeling it in your back, chances are shoulders are rounded forward, chest is caved in, your back is rounded out. Okay, so I really need you to be proud. Chest, bend your hips, chin up slightly, eye gaze ahead of you. Oh, goodness. Feel the length, that contraction in the muscle, and squeeze on the way up. There's that little catch point where you're like, if I go any further, I'll lose the contraction, so I better squeeze and stand up. 5 more seconds, and then we switch to our split stance lunge. So, again, top load your weight, find your wide stance, ball of your foot in the back, to your front heel. Find your position of your feet so that your knee does not come in front of your toe. Really important here to stay tall and upright, shoulders stacked over your hips. And to not let your weight slide forward. Be able to wiggle your toes and your front foot and not have the weight pushing into them, okay? Back foot, forget it. Your toes are on the floor, don't wiggle them. Follow the foot in the back, hover your back knee over the floor, find your range, and then try a couple a little lower. Woo. These are killer for me. Not my favorite exercise, but I'm doing it with you. 3, 2, 1. We're stepping out, left leg, right next to your calf, push off your heel, stand tall and upright. Side lunge, tall and upright, toe to the front of the room, heel on the floor. Chest up. Chin up. Your heel drives into the floor and pushes you up. When you start figuring out how to place your body weight in your foot, really helpful keeping your body safe when it comes to exercise, especially lifting. When I give you these cues, I tell you for a reason. Listen. Chest up. It's the biggest one here, and push your foot in your heel into the floor. 2 on side lunges. Toe forward, knee behind your toe. Take your butt back. Feel it like outer hip booty. That was time. Okay, moving into upper body. I told you we had push-ups. So I'm going to grab my mat. I am going to do my push-ups on my knees. That's what I do. That's how I roll. After we do push-ups, we have an upright row. You can kneel or stand for this. Okay? It'll be 45 seconds push-ups, 45 seconds up row, break. We'll move on to a reverse grip row, and a reverse grip shoulder press. I'm going to put some weights nearby so that I'm ready to go for those. Everything's 45 seconds. You will get a little break. So push-ups first. We go in 3, 2. There it is, 45 seconds here. So I want you to really think about lowering your chest to the ground, pushing the floor away from you, hollowing out your armpits. Spread your fingertips wide. Fan out your fingers. Push your hands into the floor. Pads of your fingers into the floor. Hollow out your armpits at the top. And really squeeze your chest muscles at the top. You're on your toes. Your hips are in line with your shoulders. You're on your knees like me. We're going to tilt our pelvic towards our chin. Our booty's down, so we're in a plank position. We're in a perfect diagonal position, okay? No butts in the air here. All right, either kneeling or standing. We have an upright row. Grab your weights for that. If you're kneeling, come into a wide kneel. Come here, okay? It is a game changer when you take your stems out from below you. Gives you a little bit more of a core challenge. You need to balance yourself a little better. You might want to pick up lighter weights than what you're used to when you're standing. Whew. Breathe. Tops of the shoulders working here. We're not creeping them into our ears. We're lifting our elbows just about shoulder height. And the weights come right in front of our collarbone, sliding up the front of our bodies. All right, 30 seconds to stand up. We have bent over reverse grip row. So you're going to grab your weights, hold them here, hold them to your hip bones, squeeze your shoulder blades together, the back. And from there, you're going to take your weights, reverse grip, so knuckles towards your face, press overhead. It's going to be lovely, it's going to be wonderful. Switch out your weights in between if you need to. Here we go, bent over. 45 seconds, reverse grip, row squeeze. Row squeeze, what are you squeezing? Your shoulder blades. So think about the blades in your back, squeezing together and pinching a pencil, okay? Full squeeze. Weights come towards your hips. Elbows come above your rib cage. 15 more seconds. You're bent over. You're really working your back. Light bend in your knees. Goes forward. Headed into a reverse grip shoulder press, and I'm lightening up my weights. And let's go. Press and lower control. Press. You can kickstand your leg here. Take a split stance if you need to. Protect your spine, pelvic, chin, or abdominals engaged. If you need to switch out your weights, switch out your weights. Shoulder presses, I usually go pretty heavy. I grab 8s. I know better. I know what we're doing right now. Use my advice, please. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lower your weights. Unlike legs, we are actually going to repeat our upper body movements. So, what we just did, we're going to repeat. A chance to do it again with the same weights or change your weights, okay? Whew, goodness. That escalated quickly. So one more set of upper body and then we're headed into core. Core, like 4 minutes of core, so it's going to be a decent amount of work. Only 2 exercises. Here we are with push-ups all over again. Ready, set, begin. 45 seconds. Really good form. Make every repetition count here, okay? Hold your pelvic towards your chin. Engage your abdominals while we hollow out and work our chest. Squeeze your chest muscles together. If you find that your neck is like hanging down like this, I need you to neutralize it. Chin up just a little bit. Okay. It's okay to turn your neck sideways like I am, but I don't want you cranking your neck up or looking at your knees or toes. And either standing or kneeling, upright rows. Slide straight up your body, your collarbone, elbows come up. You don't want your elbows up by your ears. Make sure you're not coming up super high and pinching your shoulder, your traps. Okay, those are the muscles attached to your necks. We just want to work the tops of our shoulders. Not too crazy of a heavy weight. Stabilizing yourself through your center, core tight. Shoulders are stacked over your hips, okay? If you're lean forward or lean back, adjust your posture, core tight. In time, okay. Bent over, reverse grip row. Reverse grip shoulder press, and then we'll come down for core. Breathe, grab a little bit of water if you need it, like some sweat. How are your shoulders feeling? Whew. Those are one of my favorite muscle groups. They're the hangers of our body. All right. Thing drapes down from there. Bent over. So I really want to see you bend over, chest to the floor. Pull your weights to your hips, elbows up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together in the back. These are your posture muscles right now. Who wants better posture? We all do. Squeeze, pull. Engage your abdominals. Little bend in your knees. No need to go really quickly through this exercise. Squeeze, hold. Squeeze, hold. Let the muscles do the work. Squeeze the top. 3 more seconds. I'm going to switch out my weights. If you need to switch it out, switch it out. Reverse grip. Shoulder press, take your time here. Core tight. Right, when I say core tight, engage your abdominals. Tilt your hips towards your chin just a little bit. Tuck your tailbone under. Whether you're standing on 2 feet or if you have a kickstand like me, protect your back. Engaging your abdominals. Shoulders press. They stay out of your ears. I don't want you to creep them up there. Your weight is too heavy if your shoulders are creeping in your ears, okay? Shoulders stay down. Weights go up. 3, 2, and time. Clear your space of weights. Coming down to the floor, we have 2 minutes to ramp up repetitions. I'm actually going to need 1 dumbbell. I'm going to grab my 12, 5 and 8, 10 would be great too. We are going to do 1 dumbbell sit-up, 1 leg drop. It'll look like this, okay? Take a little bit of water. If you want to try it with me, you absolutely can. Legs are going to come up. If you need to, bend your knees. Otherwise, legs are up. You're going to do a dumbbell reach, leg drop. 1, 1. Then you're going to go 2, 2. Okay? Then you're going to go 3, 3. Ready, set, let's go. 1 crunch, 1 leg drop. 2 crunches, 2 leg drops. And you're going to continue on like this. If you need to, you can bend your knees, go 3, 2, 1, and do heel tap. Okay, that's my modification for you. I'll give you 1 more. After you do your crunches, you can also, as long as the weight's not too heavy, you need to either take your hands here or under your sit bones for your leg drops. You take the time to keep good form so you stay safe and you put your hands under there or you put your weight off to the side, okay? Another option would be not to do this without any weight, okay? So you see I put my weight down, I put my hands under my hips so it puts the lower back on the floor, and then I don't have to worry about hurting myself. If you're not at the point yet where you can keep your lower back on the floor on leg drops, put the weight down, put your hands on your hips. You have 35 more seconds. The more I do, the more I need these. The more reps we get. You need to at any time, break, then come back and finish. And again, you can do it with a bent leg if you need to. Five more seconds, finish it off. So, what number did you get to? Pause. Stop there unless you really, really want to finish, but we're going to do it in reverse now. So now we're going to take whatever top rep, what was the rep count that you just finished at? You're going to say it out loud. You're going to do that many reps and decrease down towards 1, okay? So another 2 minutes of core work, same exercises. Make your adjustments. We go in 5 seconds. Start with your top rep. okay? Your crunches, whatever that number was, and go. The number you ended on, that's how many reps you just did. Now do your leg drops. Control. Make your adjustments. Yes, your abdominals are going to be on fire. We want to work them, so work them, please. This is it, and then your workout is done, okay? Let's go, finish strong. Be free. Finish strong, be free. You're over halfway there. Breathe. I hope tomorrow I wake up and I'm like, oh, my abs are so sore. What did I do? And then I remember this moment. That's what I hope for. That's what's pushing me right now. Oh, they're dying, guys. They're dead. But I want to finish. We have 3, 2, 1. I have one more rep. Oh, in order to finish, I had to bend my knees. Good job, you guys. You are done. Ooh, let's stretch it out and cool it down, okay? So, whew, like dripping sweat. It's going both directions right now. Okay, let's go ahead and take a big full body stretch. Lengthen your abs that you just worked. Your lower abdominals on the leg drop. Your upper abdominals on the crunch. So we worked both top and bottom side abdominals. Awesome job. We worked our shoulders. Our biceps were assisting and helping us. Our triceps were helping us. We worked our back. We worked our chest. We worked our glutes and our hamstrings, thighs. A big stretch here. And let's take one knee in towards our chest. Hug your knee, open up your glute just a little bit there. And let's open a figure 4 stretch. Take behind your thigh, open up your knee, open up your glute. That's where you're gonna feel it tomorrow. Your glutes and your abs. That's where I think tomorrow you'll feel it. Maybe some shoulders. All right, and then switch. Take your other knee in, extend the other one out. Those leg drops also get your hip flexors, don't they? I feel it in my hip flexors. So I try really hard to engage my abdominals and take my hip flexors out of it. So it's just a conscious thought. Go ahead and open up figure 4. Pull behind the back of your thigh. Release there. Take a little torso twist. Switching side. Thank you for joining today. If you like this class, you can always repeat it. Remember, it's short, sweet, to the point. Those sometimes are the best classes to show up consistently for. Let's go ahead and stand up, or you can stay seated. Open up our chest, roll your shoulders down and back. This consistency is really the key. If you show up every day for 25 or 30 minutes, I'd rather see that 5 days a week than to do 1 hour once a week, 1 hour twice a week. I think showing up every day, moving your body, even if it's for 20, 30 minutes, is going to be very beneficial in keeping you consistent and keeping that habit going daily. You will remember on the days that you work out that you try a little bit harder in all things in life, including your nutrition, and then how much you're drinking, what you're drinking, the quality of your food, okay? So if you do that 5 days or more a week, the better off your health will be. Yes, yes, okay. It makes sense when I say it that way, right? You know on the days that you're exercising that you focus a little bit more on what what you're doing. You're a little bit more conscious about what you're putting in your body and how you're treating yourself. So if you do that more days of the week, you're going to be better off over time, is what I'm saying, versus like once or twice spending an hour. So anyways, all movement counts. You count. Go be free to do what you want today. And I will see you back here on Friday. Tomorrow is a replay or catch-up day. And Friday is kickboxing. So I'll see you then. Bye, guys.